How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Angels, Bobs Plus. In this episode, we are going to be doing more of that. Last episode, we finished getting carbon set up. Where is it? Up here. Kind of a ghetto bootstrap. So now we have carbon, and another step towards getting basic electronic components, which is another step towards getting green circuits. I think we're on, what, episode 14, I believe? Yes. Every time. I mention this every episode, and every time I'm like, I'm not sure what episode we're on. You guys know what episode we're on. At least I hope. We're not gonna do a bunch of underground. We don't need it. If we do end up needing it, or rather when we end up needing it, I'll put it in, but I'm not gonna just make it for right now. I'll just go and get these put. Yep. Getting that going. We'll actually probably get that sorting going soon, because that will get us more iron. Alright, so now we have all the components we need for the basic electronic components. Time to go to the blueprint library land. Yeah, like I said, maybe I'll spend this weekend. It's actually, this is modded things. Huh. So this is what we did. Okay, so this is, I want this blueprint right here. Can I take a blueprint of a blueprint? Select link for the blueprint. Oh no, I want to select contents from the blueprint. Like, I like that I can select new contents for the blueprint, but I want to select new contents from the blueprint. Status save separately to that. Yeah. I want this section. I mean, I guess I could place it and then cut it out, right? But we'll just go ahead and I should have it. So hey, there's the tree blueprint we want. Every episode we spend probably, I don't know, 5 minutes looking through blueprints. I really should name them. Hey, here we go. Here's the one I need. Yeah. Basic. Elec. Let's just do BEC. Beck. And make a copy of it. We'll make a copy of Beck. Alright. So, boop, boop. Boop, boop. And that's where the next one starts. As long as there's 3 assembler, basically 9 tiles between this one and this one, it's usually enough room. I used to do 2, but then I found 2 wasn't enough, and I found 3 to be to pretty much be perfect. I haven't run into a scenario quite yet where they aren't. Let's go ahead and delete these preemptively so that I don't fill my inventory full of them, because some of them we can just make new ones of. Let's do more sorter. See, let's be good and let's start naming them now. I don't need a single warehouse. I don't need this. This is actually not a good one, so we're gonna get rid of it because we'll blueprint the new one. I don't need that one. I don't need this one. Those ones I'll keep because I need. At least I say I need them. Alright, it's now time to figure out where does all the underground come from. So it looks like we have carbon on this belt, but it looks like it needs to be sorted, so tin and copper must be on this belt. There must have been, yeah, what needs, oh, hold up, what the hell gets made on tin copper wire? See, this is the fun part. Now we get to decipher what the hell goes on these belts. Copper cable and tin plate. Okay. Well, the copper cable clearly gets inputted from the right. But I don't see why this would need to input into this. And from this belt. So clearly carbon is on this upper belt. But there isn't a second item. So this doesn't need... God, I don't... Unless it's like... that. Which, you know, I guess I could see. Alright, something... And then this is just purely the output for after we need, or really as we need them. They're made of basic electronic machines. Because these are faster than normal assemblers, and they're smaller. That's mainly why we use them. All of the inserters will be used today. I mean a metric shit ton of inserters. Hey, look at this, some iron. Mine Hoover. Yeah. I'm always afraid I'm gonna like accidentally make a shit ton of filter inserters. We don't really need to make filter inserters now that splitters can do their thing. Obviously, it's cheaper to make a filter inserter, but sometimes it's better for throughput to just use a splitter. You need so many inserters. So we need how many more? 1, 2, 3. Let's go to get 3. And this should be all the components we need. We do need to make a filter thing, but like I said, we're just gonna do this filter. Carbon. Output priority, right? Yes, it's more expensive than a filter inserter, but I had it. Yeah, we're just gonna use it. That's all kind of that mentality is gonna go with. Why do I see green? Oh, hey. I actually didn't notice that. I don't know if that's vanilla thing or a modded thing, but if you look closely, you can actually see it on this one good. Kind of where the top of my guy is over here, where my mouse is. On the power pole, you can see a green and then a red. And then kind of like a mixed, well, like a yellow going to the power pole. I actually never noticed that before on these things. But it's like the wires, the green wires and the red wires. That's actually really cool. Because like from this angle, see, that's weird. That's like 2 different models. What? See, notice how this one goes up, right? And the pole's like underneath. And then kind of like a support, like a 90-degree support. So it almost forms like an L. But then if you look at these ones that are turned, it like comes out like at a hook. Like, what the hell? Like antler style. That's weird. I've never noticed that before. It's those subtle things in Factorio that you notice. Okay, so let's go ahead and get these things placed. So now we have these. Okay. So now we just need to hook all of this up. So it looks like this needs copper. Of course we do need So much iron for the underground. This is just unbelievable how much we need. But again, it just kind of comes down to we don't have like three things. Three things are kind of what are holding us back right now. Those three things being we don't have enough iron because we don't have enough throughput of ore. We don't have enough throughput of ore because we just don't have enough iron, right? So it kind of comes back in on itself. But yeah, it will eventually get better. Just right now, it's not great. So. But it will slowly get better in the factory. I mean, we're slowly expanding, right? And God, that is such a triple why. Oh, we just don't have any iron for green. Oof. Yes, it is a bit wasteful with some of these underground because there's nothing there right now. So it's wasteful, right, in the sense that, oh, we could just be belting it and save all these yellow belts and all these resources. That is true. But I don't want to. I'm lazy and inefficient, okay? But by being that, I find efficient ways to be inefficient. Why does that not look like it lined up? Oh, no, it did. Okay. So that one's copper, which actually is one more down. So let's go ahead and do that. Now let's go ahead and, yeah, just a regular splitter. Let's go there. Alright, what? I'm curious what goes on this belt. Oh, you know what? You know what goes on this belt? This belt is the other input for, I believe, green circuits. Yes, I believe it's basic circuits and solder go on this one. Anyways, let's go ahead and get, so that's all the copper. So we need to get tin and carbon on this one, which I don't know why it did that. I actually go even as far as to say something like that. So we need carbon. Well, this is 10, but we need both. So let's go grab. Somewhere there is a missing underground. It exists, I just don't know where. Boop. It's more iron. So much iron. A lot of iron for the Iron Lord. Some might even say I'm a Copper Lord. Because of how much damn copper I have. Or the Tinned Lord. So many, yeah, we need to get gears. I think we'll work on that next episode, maybe? Yeah. We'll work on gears next episode, we'll see. We'll see how much we get done in this episode of things. We're kind of getting something done each episode now, which I like. I mean, obviously we're getting something done in each episode, but I think now we're like actually getting things built each episode that are functioning and getting us more things, which then just kind of speed up how much we're able to get done each time. So let's go around and get rid of some of these rocks while we wait for our belt, underground belt to craft. Still waiting for it to craft. Well, I guess while we wait for that, let's go ahead and look for the thing. This thing. Okay, yeah, see, it was just 5 we made for the grain, so let's, I don't know, let's do, I don't know, a handful? A lot of I don't knows. Because we have no iron. Because we have been eating all of our iron. I need so much iron. It is not fun. Can't I just make everything out of copper? That'd be good. We have a lot of it. Yes, this is inefficient. We're crafting things we already have made, but I'm... Like I said, I am efficient at being inefficient. Alright. And then do something like that. Like that, like that. Pick up there, drop off there. That's fine. We don't need one there. So we can either do like undergrounds to do things, kind of like we did with the miners, or we could put them like here. That kind of limits how, well, it doesn't really limit, it just means we're going to space things out more by doing it this way. We're going to pick up this belt until we actually put something on it. So we can go ahead and do that, and then this will actually, I don't know if we use these for anything. Product circuit board. Electronic circuit board. No, okay, so literally this is only used in one thing, and that's the electronic circuits, or green circuits rather. So I'm not even gonna put this on the bus. Does that blueprint that I was looking at actually have it go onto the bus? I can't tell. Can't tell if that... Yeah, I can't really tell if this is putting it in or what type, because unfortunately they don't let you zoom in. I guess we can actually take a blueprint of it, huh? No, that's the completed circuit, as you can see, right? Kind of right below the one we're standing next to. So, yeah, so it looks like this is an this just seems like an unnecessary intermediate, doesn't it? It's like, why have us make this to then just add iron to make the circuit board? Just, I don't know, this just feels like an unnecessary craft, but whatever. Is it a 1-to-1 at least? So 1 second to make 1 consumes 1 every half second. So we consume 2 a second, which means we need 2 to 1. That just, yeah, so it's gonna look something like this. So we'll do something like that. Yeah, that just seems horribly inefficient. Yeah, and all sorts of the word. So something like that, and then again, input, output, that. We'll have it drop there, pick up there. Yeah, that to me just seems inefficient. It's like unnecessary crafting. This is something that I don't like in certain mods. This one just happens to be... I don't remember it being like that, because the blueprint doesn't have it. Have this intermediate stuff. It could just be one of the mods we have right now that are doing it. But, oh well. Alright, so we need to get solder and... basic electronic component, or well, not basic electronic components, but basic circuit boards. should be that, right? Again, just so much iron will be needed. This is honestly crazy how much iron that like you use. Like it's kind of crazy, kind of insane almost. Just sheer amount, the volume that you end up using. Oh yeah. Hoover all the iron. Let's see. I think we're pretty much good in you know, I don't want to say in the definition of good, but we're getting there, right? Because once we get loaders, we will be in the promised land. Well, actually, once we get a bunch of things automated, we'll be in the promised land, but in due time. Loaders are honestly, though, the big hurdle we're stuck right now behind. Just because, yes, we don't have to use them. Yes, we are obviously a little bit too dependent on them, but they simplify a lot of builds. I'm not gonna say they make certain builds trivial, but they do simplify things, especially with warehouses and kind of over here, how we have it being used. It just makes flow so nice through the factory. And then things like this, right, is where inserters make more sense to be used. So we'll for a second I actually thought that was not being put in right. It is. But yeah, so we'll figure that out. And I'll kind of actually show that more of the why we use. We've kind of seen why I'm using loaders right now over some of the other things. Oh, I need solder, which is going to be the third one. But it's just mainly because they make things nice. You don't have to worry about you don't have to worry about just, I feel like a lot of things with loaders, they just make throughput nice. They're good on trains. That's another area I really like using them. Over stack inserters. I don't know which ones are faster, but there's no delay with the output, right? Whereas a stack inserter has to go from here to here, and you for sure have a buffer. I mean, I'm gonna still have a buffer with the trains. I'm actually gonna use mini loaders for that, just because although the mini loaders do require power, they are a little bit cheaper. Well, I say a little bit, but they do use steel. Well, at least these ones do. Now there are technically, like, there's a chute, and then there's the actual basic mini loader. Anyway, we're gonna use mini loaders for the trains, just in the nature of how they're used. Okay, so it looks like that should be good. That one should be good. I have no underground. So let's make a few underground. And the solder will go here, which means we need to go make solder. And that will be green circuits made, which technically means we can automate loaders. Technically. I mean, we've already made loaders. Now we just have to automate them. And we've almost automated all the processes for them, or the processes for them. So we'll go ahead and get this pulled all the way down here. Now, of course, we still have to get lead both on the bus, but also the actual lead ore being refined and stuff out of the rubyite that gives us that. So we'll have to go set that up. I know we did make the loader. Did we make the loaders? Well, we have some loaders. I know we did make the warehouse, and I want to say we made the sorters and the crushers in one of the previous episodes. We just haven't put stuff down. Yep. Well, we'll go ahead and get them set up here. Well, I say soon, but probably, yeah, I don't know, in the next couple of minutes. We'll see. So let's head north and go get those set up. Oh, you know what? Let's grab these unnecessary loaders that we have right now down here. I say unnecessary because we don't need them. I don't need this one moving, and once this one inputs its final bit of ore, I don't need that one either. One's enough for putting things. Let's actually make sure that the quartz is, well, silicon. My bad, not quartz. Is quartz a separate thing? I don't think it is in this. I think it's just silicon. I think it's just this one thing. I don't know why I'm saying quartz. I think it's because I was playing Minecraft a couple weeks ago, and so I have applied energistics 2 on my brain. That gives me an idea. I think maybe the next series we start might be a mod of Minecraft. That might be fun. Maybe we'll do that in a couple weeks as well. We'll see. We might do that one after this one, because right now my schedule is pretty busy. I don't know if I have time to do two different Let's Plays. We will still for sure be doing this one, but if I find that I have extra time, we might start a Minecraft one, but that one will be second priority. Alright, so let's finish chopping some of these trees. Sometimes I wish the termites worked on marked trees, just so that way I didn't have to like worry about chopping up the blueprint accidentally. Just put 3 down for now. Ruby, ruby, crush ruby. Cool. Okay. That's an output. Make sure you're crushing ruby. Make sure you are outputting ruby ore. You technically don't have iron or copper, so mixed ore. Why is mixed ore there? That's a good question. Why is mixed ore on that one? I don't know. That actually has to move. Mixed ore should be in this one. So for rubyite, it's, I believe, lead and then nickel, I believe, right? Sorting of ruby. Yeah, lead and nickel. Okay. So of course that one, and then at least one being made, right? Or rather, at least one working. And then with that, let's go ahead and get some more underground. We need some more splitters, so let's get more of those made. Well, we're getting there. We're definitely getting the factory going. Hopefully in the next episode we can get loaders actually fully automated. We should, because the next episode's episode 15, and episode 15 is a Friday episode, which means it's going to be an hour long, so we should be able to get loaders made, hopefully. If we can't get loaders made within an hour, because we're going to have green circuits, so loaders are just going to be putting everything together, basically. So, yeah. Well, it does look like it is that time. So, thank you all for watching. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys smash that subscribe button. really helps out the channel a lot. Make sure you turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any future videos and any unannounced videos. But the current schedule is Monday through Friday for new Factorio videos, one a day. Friday videos are about an hour long, and just so it gives you a little bit of extra content for over the weekend. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, make sure you guys go ahead and put those down in the comment section down below. If you have a question of what mods we're using, make sure you guys head over to episode 1. We have well, it should be the full complete list. About for the first 5 minutes, I think we go over it. And then in the description below, we have pretty much most of the major ones we're using. Other than that, I will catch you guys in the next one. Thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye.